Hey folks, welcome back. So today I'm just going to have a walk around Frankfurt, just explore the city a little bit and we'll see what we find. But as you can see, there's an awful amount of skyscrapers in Frankfurt. You would almost think that you're in a city in the United States somewhere. And these are these lead down into the basically the metro system or the underground. It's kind of like probably similar to the tube in the UK. So we'll continue on. We'll have a walk around and we'll see what we can find. And also today's Easter Sunday, so there's going to be absolutely nowhere open today. But anyway, we'll explore. It's a nice day. It's warm and it's sunny. So off we go. Now, folks, we've come into the basically the botanical gardens here in Frankfurt. Now, unlike I believe most botanic gardens, you actually have to pay in here. So it's €9 for an adult. So if you're ever coming here, at least you know you have to pay in. So we'll have a ramble around. We'll explore the gardens together, and then we'll head off down to a couple of other places around the city. So let's go. So folks, this is the Palm House and it gets hot outside and it's really really hot in here. Anyway, let's go. Okay folks, so I'm just across the road from the Natural History Museum here in Frankfurt, and how you know it's the Natural History Museum is there's a huge landmark just outside. There's actually two of them, and you can't miss these two, and I'll show you now what I'm talking about. And there's one of them. I'm saying you can't miss it. You know you're outside the museum. It's pretty cool. T-Rex, and then across the road we have another dinosaur. So it's actually quite a nice building. Let's see, we'll just get a little bit closer and we'll some nice monuments on top of the building there. Now I'm not visiting inside the in this museum today. Maybe we'll come back another time and we'll visit the museum. But you can kind of see on the far end here there's a tower, looks like a tower. But it's actually at one time it was an observatory. You can kind of see there where the roof would have opened. We'll see if we can get across the road here safely without getting run over. Okay, so there's a better view of the roof. You can see there's a gap there where the roof would have opened, and obviously they had the telescope back in the day. Okay, so we'll head somewhere else now. Now folks, welcome back. So we're down at the river here, and Just in front of us there is what's called the Iron Bridge. It's an iron footbridge that crosses the river here. So we'll cross the bridge, we'll have a look around. There's some kind of interesting churches here. So we'll have a ramble around, we'll cross the bridge, and there's an interesting church on that side, and there's another one just up here on this side. So we'll have a look, and then we'll head off for some food. Maybe we'll head to a German restaurant and we get a bit German food. So come along. As you can see, folks, it's a popular bridge where people go to visit, and you can see the locks on the bridge. As people seen in one big Cologne. Beautiful bit of entertainment going on here. Check it out, really good quality entertainment on this channel. Free music and everything there. Building. It's similar to looks similar to Battersea Power Station in London. I think it was an old power station, but I think now it's been turned into luxury flats or apartments and that. And as you can see now, all the skyscrapers now just dominate everywhere within the city now. Frankfurt dominates all the old neighbourhoods. And there's still more to be built. So, the city is changing, my friend, and you can even see even further down more skyscrapers in the distance have been built, and that beautiful old sandstone church over there still standing, still here. But hopefully no skyscrapers will have to be built in there or around that church, hopefully. And then we have another one there. Now folks, we're going to find a place to eat, and that's the name of the restaurant. It's a traditional German restaurant, serves German food. Now I'll actually show you the outside when we're leaving. Now you kind of think you're walking up a dead end of a street, but it's not, and this place has very, very good reviews. So I'll come back to it when we get some food, and we'll show you what we've got. Okay, look, so this is the local drink. It's called apple wine. It's like a really dry cider. It's not sweet at all, but it's quite nice. So yeah, something to try. Now guys, I just had food, and this is the place. So that is the name of the bar restaurant. Now just be aware, it's cash only, so just make sure you do bring cash with you. All I can say is fantastic staff, fantastic service. The food is absolutely amazing. Some of the loveliest people I've met since I've been here, so definitely recommend this place. What I'll do is I'll drop a link down at the bottom of the video to their website, and so if you're in Frankfurt, please do come here, because if you want authentic German food, now this is the place to come. Now, you know, it doesn't look, you know, it's like an alleyway that you walk up, but as I'm saying, food's amazing. It's full of German people, so once you know local people are eating in a place, you know that the food has to be good. So okay, so we're going to head back down to the river, just film one or two of the churches, and then we'll go from there. Then the scourge of every city, these things. Just left in random places around, left in the middle of the footpaths. Absolutely ridiculous. There should be something where they can't just abandon them in the middle of the street or in an absolutely ridiculous place. Right, so you can see this other church up here in front of the clock. It's 20 to 9 at night. Beautifully gilded cockerel on the top of the spire there, and as I was saying, the old skyscrapers that dominate everything now in Frankfurt. But anyway, that's probably, hang on, this is cool. There's a Glock, well, I know Glock is a bell, obviously there's a bell there. I'm assuming at one time it was an old tavern. And you can see, like, a lot of the buildings here are old, so obviously they survived the Second World War, fortunately. Where a lot didn't, as you see, there's an awful lot of modern buildings further down, which probably didn't. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so we're back at the river here, guys. So again, there's the Iron Bridge. Not very well lit. I mean, I thought, you know, they might have been better lighting on such an old bridge. But I mean, and then unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to visit that church over there, the big sandstone church there, that huge spire. Maybe that's a future video. I'll come back to maybe come back to Frankfurt again. It was great to come here. It was great because we have family. Christine's with me. She wasn't in a lot of the videos, but we do have family near here in Frankfurt, and it was great to see them as well. Great to be able to make a video for you guys and see how much Frankfurt has changed. I was here, probably 20 years ago, and these skyscrapers didn't exist then, and now how they really dominate the city skyline. And there are more planned, and you know, like, where does it end? You know, where all these old buildings that start to disappear, get pushed out, overshadowed. You know, but then again, I suppose that's progress in the modern world, and it's probably not a whole lot we can do. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys following along. And as I said, please subscribe. Costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe to my channel. You know, it does help me out, because at the end of the day, all these trips and things that I do, I fund out of my own pocket. You know, I don't get sponsorship. I don't, you know. And like, there are links down below if you wish to contribute. You know, there's Patreon, there's PayPal, there's Ko-fi. If you want to buy me a coffee, always appreciate a cup of coffee along the way. Because I think on the last couple of days, I've averaged around 10 miles a day on some of the videos where I've walked. So yeah, it's a lot of walking, getting fit, but you know, it is what it is, and I do appreciate it. So I say thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, make a comment, ring the notification. If you have any questions about Frankfurt, do let me know. If I know the answer, I will answer you. If I don't know, I'll find out for you. If you have any ideas for future videos, please do let me know down in the comments, as I would appreciate. So guys from Frankfurt, thank you, good night, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Happy Easter.